Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day and welcome to the New Sage channel. In this video I'm going to be covering Skaar. He made his first appearance in World War Hulk, issue number 5 in January of 2008. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall and weighs 400 pounds. But during the occasions that he's in his alternate human/Sakarian form, he stands 5 feet 3 inches tall and weighs 105 pounds. He has green eyes that have the unique characteristic of having a black sclera. Basically, where the white of your eye would be, his is black. He also has a distinct pale-colored skin that's marked up with tribal tattoos, which show him to be a true member of the Shadow People, a part of his mother's race. In addition to this, he has long, flowing black hair. Now, Skaar has inherited the powers of both his father, the Hulk, and his mother, Caiera, who happens to be one of the Oldstrong of the planet Sakaar. What's called the old power, which he got from his mother, gives him the ability to channel the energies of a planet itself. When using this, he can move and manipulate the ground however he wants. He can turn his body into stone, and he can call up lava from the depths of a planet. This old power, which is actually a synthesized version of the power cosmic, also greatly boosts the natural powers that its wielder may have. That being said, his natural strength, being the son of the Hulk, is almost ridiculous. It's assumed that his physical power may have been limitless, due to it being fueled by intense anger similar to his father, in addition to being able to multiply this with the old power. Skaar can jump great distances, has superhuman stamina, and is nearly invulnerable, it being noted that his durability allowed him to be gestated and born out of lava, to withstand blasts of energy from Galactus, and to take full-powered blows from one of the strongest incarnations of his father, the Hulk, known as the Green Skaar. And just like Dad, he also has one of the best healing factors in the Marvel Universe, this going as far as him being self-sustaining, being able to live without any air, food, water, or sleep, as well as having the unique ability of not aging at all, due to this gamma and old power charged body. And one more very unique ability that he has is extremely enhanced senses. Skaar has proven to be able to pick up on biochemical changes within organisms, being able to tell artificial beings from normal human beings. He also once used his senses to recognize that Wolverine's son Daken was using pheromones to sway his emotional state. And despite his young age, Skaar is a very proficient and battle-hardened warrior, generally liking to use a large broadsword. Now, Skaar was born and grew up basically alone on the brutal planet of Sakaar. This is subsequent to his father leaving for Earth to exact revenge upon the Illuminati for his mother's death. He first emerged from his protective cocoon, walking out of a lake of fire, appearing to be about the age of a 10-year-old boy. And only a year later, he was already a master survivor and brutal fighter, appearing to have already grown to be a teenager. And by the time he had done battle with Axeman Bone and his dragons, his advanced maturity already gave him the appearance and stature of a young adult, now easily being able to display his raw power and easily beating them all with just a sword in his bare hands. He first displayed intelligible speech when he and Princess Omaka teamed up to battle against some Wildebots that had came against them. Before this point, he was only shown to do grunts and growls. Subsequent to this is when he truly came into his own, because he then developed his old power. Time went by, and Skaar waged war on everyone on the planet that he considered a killer. His campaign was only interrupted by the Silver Surfer, who had come to tell him that Galactus was being drawn to the planet Sakaar because of the old power. Surfer told Skaar that he had the chance to use his old power to revive the ancient technology of the Shadow to evacuate the planet, theoretically making him a hero to the universe, as Sakaar would have enough energy to satiate Galactus' hunger for 100,000 years. And this fact alone would end up saving billions of lives on multiple other planets. But despite sincere counseling from his mother Caiera and the word of Silver Surfer, Skaar decided that the planet and Caiera's soul were more important. He then gave the Silver Surfer an ultimatum. He said spare the planet Sakaar or he would use the old power to increase Galactus' hunger, causing him to consume many more planets than he would have otherwise. Silver Surfer then decided to leave and told everyone on the planet of Skaar's actions and how they would end up killing billions. Skaar's mother Caiera returned to him one more time in spiritual form, and she denounced him as her son and exiled him from the planet. And then, although it was unexpected to Skaar, she absorbed the planet's power and awaited for Galactus to come and consume her. Now being exiled, his focus was on heading to Earth and killing his father for abandoning him and his planet. When he finally caught up with the Hulk, they had a quick battle. But in a brief respite from their skirmish, Skaar realized that he was interacting with the Savage Hulk and not the Green Skaar. Being taken aback by his father's diminished intelligence, he asked if he even knew who he was, claiming that he had come to kill a king and not a fool. Ultimately, they ended up parting ways, Skaar claiming that he'd come back once the king returned. He later came across his father in the form of Bruce Banner, who had lost the ability to become the Hulk because of the Red Hulk's dealings. Bruce trained him on how to kill the Hulk should he ever return, using this as an excuse to get to know the boy and try to turn him into a hero. Bruce set up many different skirmishes as training for Skaar to prepare for the fight with Hulk. These included a battle with Juggernaut in which Skaar threw him into space easily, as well as a sparring match set up with Daken, the son of Wolverine, and a battle in which he defeated Mole Man along with his army of Moloids. Despite all of this, he still holds on to an anger for the Hulk. As time goes on, he fights alongside the Avengers against Red She-Hulk, and during this battle there comes a point where Banner turns into the Green Skaar again. At this moment, Skaar and him go at it. But as they fight, Skaar is actually impressed with his father's compassion for innocent bystanders. This prompts him to stop his own attack, and more importantly, rethink his ideas about killing his father. In later adventures, Skaar helps his dad fight against his grandfather, who had become the Guilt Hulk. And he also works as a double agent for Captain America, going undercover in the second incarnation of Norman Osborn's Dark Avengers. Later on, Skaar ends up settling in the Savage Land because it reminded him of his home planet. But there he was tracked down by Doc Green, which was the Hulk's newest and most intelligent persona. Doc's intentions were to depower him as part of his plan to depower every Gamma Mutate on Earth except for himself. After Skaar realized this, they had a quick fight, but he was finally depowered. Doc Green then teleported him to Paris, along with a backpack full of money, so he could start a new and better life using the alias Santos. Now, due to his powers and abilities and his influence on the Marvel Universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Skaar a rating of 8, which is an unforgettable rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to The New Sage.